And I whispered to Alicia, "Let's go online, okay?" And she nods, as eager to escape as I am. Mom glances at me as we stand up. She reads my mind, which is something she's too good at, and says, "Remember, Bobby, if you send any email, erase your tracks from the hard disk when you're done." It's a lot quieter in the study. I help Alicia to a chair beside the desk. The computer starts humming, and I ask, "Do you use the net much? It's pretty visual." Alicia pulls her legs up under her on the chair. "I've got some pretty good voice and text software, and I'm going to learn how to use those Braille readers. But sites like National Public Radio and news sites have a lot of audio, plus music sites. But when I need to get information, I usually need a guide. At the library, I can get a reference assistant, and as a last resort, my mom will always help." Last resort, huh? Very last. "Does your mom work?" Alicia makes a face. "Yeah, she works on me. I'm her big job. She used to work for a public relations company, did a lot of traveling to New York and LA. Now she does a little writing and a little consulting and a lot of looking after Alicia. Unexpected career change. If I get independent enough, she can go back to work without feeling guilty all the time. That's my big goal. Then maybe I can stop feeling guilty about ruining her life." I feel like I should say something more, but I don't want to get her mad, and she's already in a half-rotten mood. So I say, "I've got a search engine open. Pick a topic." "That's easy. Type invisible people." I put it in and hit return. Geez, you're not going to believe this. Alicia leans forward in her chair. "Try me." The search invisible people hits on 450,623 pages. "No way. Read me some." Okay, here's the first one. The Invisible People Club. It's a joke site. They've got a picture here with a list of gag names, and the picture frame is empty. Big yucks. Then there's one, more like 10 pages, about a tribe in Brazil called the Invisible People. Here's some stuff about women's rights, the homeless, street people, a rock group called Invisible People, some comic books, CIA spies, computer privacy. Now I'm jumping ahead about 6 screen loads, and there's stuff about UFOs, Eastern religion, and so on and so on and so on. Endless and weird. How about if you just search for invisibility? Okay, here we go. Invisibility. Fewer pages, but still a lot. Like over 108,000. And more interesting stuff. Here's one about scientists in Texas who are injecting fluids into rats to see if they can make skin transparent so they can do the same to people one day. They want to look at your guts without cutting you open. Nice. And it works, except the stuff they use might be poison. And that's not a joke. Very real. There are newspaper articles and everything. Then there's the stealth bomber, ancient Hindu spells, reincarnation, internet shopping, privacy issues, more comic books, spiritualism. Here's a page called The Invisibility of God, and tons about ghosts, alien abductions, all kinds of stuff. Whoa! What? This site is called Human Spontaneous Involuntary Invisibility. It's an essay by a lady, and she's serious. She says she's talked with a lot of people who apparently just stopped being visible to others around them, sometimes for a few minutes, sometimes longer. And other people can't see them or hear them. That's so weird. Alicia giggles. Look who's talking. Right, but this stuff is all, like, mystical. What we were talking about on the phone today. I was talking about reality, real people, not a bunch of hocus pocus. And what makes you so sure that science is so reliable, or that the university crowd has any better answers than the hocus pocus gang? Me? Sure. I'm not sure about anything. I'm just saying that this stuff I'm reading about here is all chat. It's people telling this lady what happened to them, and then she writes about it and wonders out loud. She's not saying she ever actually saw anyone in that condition. Like my dad, the scientist, says when he points at me, this is an event. I'm right here, and my matter isn't reflecting or refracting any light. What's happening to me isn't hearsay or rumor or theory, so I guess that's why I'm not into the abracadabra scene. I'm an event. And out of the corner of my ear, I hear myself. I'm being very logical, like Dad. Pretty scary.